Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Teresa Tea for Two. I just wanted to share with you today my methods of making non-dairy ice cream. This video was requested by the lovely Ramona Tulk, so here you go. I hope it's hope it's not a total crap show. I've never done a video like this before, and I have to apologize, I don't edit yet. So the blending is probably going to be very loud, especially with my high-speed blender because it's very powerful. I will warn you guys ahead of time so you can plug your ears when the blending is about to start. Also, I will be showing you a way to make the same type of ice cream if you don't have a high-speed blender. Like if all you have is a food processor or a Ninja, I will show you a recipe for non-dairy ice cream. Also, any of the non-dairy milks that I'm using in these recipes can be substituted with milk, half and half, heavy whipping cream, whatever you like. So same applies if you don't want to use the non-dairy versions. So let me go ahead and show you what products I will be using. The almond milk I'm using is this Almond Breeze Original. This is the original. It has 60 calories per serving. You can also use the vanilla. You can use the unsweetened version, whatever you like. So I took this and I froze it into ice cube trays, and I will be showing you those in a moment. So that is the main part of the ice cream in this first version. Also, I'm using coconut milk, and this is the coconut milk I'm using just from a can. I bought this at the Dollar Tree, so I'll be using some of this as well. And then the other items you'll see as I'm using them. So let's get started. Here are the almond milk cubes. I just froze them in ice cube trays and then put them in this Ziploc bag. I'll give you a close-up look at them. Here they are. Yep, just froze in an ice cube tray, no problem. I'm gonna be using 2 cups of these. So let me measure out with my dry measuring cup 2 cups of these cubes. And like I said, it might be a little loud, sorry guys. Okay. And then now you could just make this a vanilla ice cream, but I am going to make this a cherry vanilla ice cream. So I'm also going to use some frozen cherries that I had in the freezer. So that's what these are, frozen dark cherries. I think I'm going to use just a cup. Oops, get in there. Yeah, just like a cup. So put lots in there. Okay, then I'm going to put half a cup of my coconut milk. You can always adjust the liquids later if you need to add more liquid. In fact, I am going to add just a hair more since I'm using frozen fruit. I'm going to add just a hair more than half a cup of liquid. Let's just do 3/4 of the coconut milk. And like I said, you can tell when it starts to blend if it needs more help. You can add a little more liquid, but it's a lot harder, obviously, if you put too much liquid in. Then you'll have to add more frozen fruits or frozen almond milk to it. So there's that. Okay, and that goes. Get in there. Okay, then I'm going to put in half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then I am going to use, this is the product that I'm going to use to sweeten it a little further. I got this at the Dollar Tree, and it's a 0-calorie sweetener. You can use Splenda, you can use granular sugar, honey, whatever kind of sweetener you want. So I'm just going to use this. And this does not measure equal parts to sugar, so it's actually really strong, so I'm only gonna put in like a teaspoon. Get my teaspoon out. Thought I had that ready. Yeah, I'm only gonna put like a teaspoon in. It's very strong. Okay, so that's it. Now I'm going to blend. So let me get everything ready. I'll warn you ahead of time before I start blending. But this is my Vitamix. I don't think I showed this to you guys. This is my Vitamix 5200. I love it. I've had it for over 10 years and it still performs beautifully. I love it. So let me go ahead and move it up here, plug it in. Okay, and don't be surprised. I mean, it's gonna sound really terrible. It's gonna sound like the blender's having trouble blending, but that is what they call the Vitamix growl. It's supposed to sound like that, so don't be alarmed if it's, because I mean, it's gonna be a racket, I'm warning you. Sorry. I'm deaf in my right ear, so it doesn't bother me, and no, I'm not deaf in my right ear because of the Vitamix. It's just a, you know, happy accident. So I'm going to go ahead and secure the lid. And with the Vitamix and any high-speed blender, you're going to start it off on low first and then slowly but steadily work it up to high speed. And then I'm going to start tamping it down. That's part of what you have to do to get this to go. All right, plug your ears. It's about to get loud. Okay, that was a racket, right? Told ya. All right, so that's the ice cream. Let me show you the outcome. Okay, let's unplug this. Oops, I didn't just move you guys. Move that out of the way. And you can blend it as, you know, as creamy as you want. If you want it to leave some chunks of the fruit in, then you can either put more in and just blend it for a shorter period of time, or just don't blend it till it's like completely smooth. So let's see what we've got. Cherry vanilla ice cream. Just stir it about a bit. There's one scoop. Two scoops. It does come out like kind of like soft serve, so if you wanted to make it harder, you just stick it in the freezer in a container with a lid, and you could have like harder ice cream. So that's what it looks like, cherry vanilla ice cream, and I'm gonna tell you it tastes really good. I'm gonna eat some right now. So see, look how creamy that is and delicious. That tastes good. You definitely get the almond milk, and the coconut milk makes it nice and creamy and rich. So yeah, love that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you number 2 way if you don't have a high-speed blender. So let me go ahead and switch the equipment out here. I'm going to rinse the ice cream scooper. So that's ready to go for the second recipe. And get to the freezer. Okay, so this recipe we are going to use, I'm gonna make a smaller batch too. We are gonna use this contraption. This is just a cheapy Ninja blender. Okay, they sell those at your department stores. It comes with like a larger pitcher also, and it's like $30. So definitely you don't have to spend a lot of money on your equipment. So yeah, so I got that. Go ahead and plug the little power head in. Just plug it in here. Okay. So this recipe, we are going to utilize frozen bananas. Sorry, they look funky, but that's what they look like when you freeze them. We're gonna use frozen bananas. And what you want to do is get bananas that aren't completely, you know, ripe. Like, I mean, you want them ripe, but not to where they're spotted yet. So you want them just a tad green, unless you want that banana flavor. But if you do get them before they start getting spotted and freeze them, it'll give the ice cream a more neutral flavor and you won't taste that strong banana taste. So, and I'm not gonna really measure because I just kind of know how to do this from memory, but I'm just going to put some bananas in there. You might have to cut the chunks a little bit. I froze these because I usually use them in my Vitamix, so there's that, but no worries. I'll just chop it a little finer. But same ratio basically to any frozen fruit. You're gonna do about 3/4 a cup of liquid to 2 cups of frozen stuff, basically. So that's kind of a good rule of thumb. Okay, I'll do one more. So I probably did the equivalent here of 1.5 bananas. Alright, so there's that. Get some hands off. Told you this was going to be all over the place. Oh. And I'm kind of nervous because I've never done a video like this before. Okay, I'm also going to use my coconut milk again. And I will put in the berries. I think we're going to do a mixed berry ice cream. Throw them in there like so. Like so. Not too many. Maybe a couple more. Okay, like that. Okay, then we will put our coconut milk in. Like I said, the good rule of thumb is usually, you know, if you're doing 2 cups of frozen fruits or frozen milk cubes, you want about 1/2 cup of liquid. Okay, going to put in the vanilla extract. Maybe a little more. Okay. And your no-calorie sweetener, Zing or Splenda, or I mean you can put any sweetener in here that you want, and you can make it as sweet as you want. So I'm just going to do about the teaspoon of this because this stuff is pretty strong. Okay, then you're just going to put the top on. Open I didn't fill stuff too full in here. Okay, then make sure this is in frame. All right, then you start pulsing. See the magic happening. And like I said, if you have a food processor, you can do the same thing in a food processor. Obviously, it takes a little longer than the Vitamix does, but you get the same results. It's wonderful. You will see. Okay, and I'm gonna say that's done. Let's take a peek. Power head. Oh, not bad. Look at that. Yum. The tricky part is getting this blade out. That's the messy part. But so worth it. You stay there. Okay, let's see. I don't have another bowl. I'll just do this cup. Okay, make sure I have this in frame. Okay, let's see what we got here. Get off there. It's obviously a little softer than with the Vitamix. Did kind of pack it in there too. But the banana, the frozen banana gives it a really creamy texture that I absolutely love. And like I said, if you get the bananas before they're like too ripe and freeze them, it is not a very strong banana flavor. So yeah. Okay, let me show you the consistency of this one. That is so creamy. Tasty. I mean, you do taste the banana, but it's not super strong. And I love banana anyway, so. Like I said, you can do any kind of variations on this. You could put cocoa powder in there and make it chocolate. You could mix your protein powder in there to make it more healthy. You can put, what was I thinking? Almond butter in it if you wanted to, or peanut butter in it if you wanted to. Possibilities are endless. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is my first attempt at a cooking type video, so I hope that you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'd like to do more of these. I need to learn how to edit though, because I would definitely love to do more of these. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.